Good morning, YouTube.
Today we're here with very special guest star, Arianna from Nana Studios. I'm Elsie, and this is my You don't get to say anything.
Yeah, I know. I was really sad.
You say something now.
I was gonna say good morning YouTube, but they denied me the right.
It's just because
I'm completely cut out of the dynamic. Should we start a new show in which you and Arianna have a morning show now?
Whoa.
And I'll just go off and do some
I'd love to
vlog
do that.
alone in my room or something.
All right, let's just explain what we're gonna do here. Would you like to do that, Toby?
They wrote a really bad play, and we're gonna read it. All right. So what have we got lined up?
We're gonna just talk for a little bit about the play.
No, I'm going to drink coffee.
Well, she's gonna drink coffee, you're gonna drink coffee, and I'm gonna talk about play. Jerry's Journey is a play we wrote 2000, I feel like 11 or 12. We performed it at like your 13th birthday
It was
party.
the 14th.
Your 14th birthday party.
Yeah.
So it would have been 2012. Wait, how many years younger than you am I?
It's 2015.
And you're 17. So I am. So it was 2012.
Okay, yeah.
2012, 3 years ago.
Math we should have done backstage.
What's backstage?
No,
I'm always on camera.
Oh, close again.
I'm kind of getting
It's
shut
about-
out of the dynamic,
No.
aren't I?
You're in the dynamic. You're just not talking.
Oh.
Drink more coffee, Toby. It's okay. So it's about Jera, a princess who is denied the right to do what she wants, and then her cousin comes to visit, and
The evil, cruel Duchess.
and
Cruel.
things just sort of escalate from there. And we're just gonna read a few scenes so you can understand the epicness, the tears, the drama.
I actually played two parts in the play.
Yes.
One is the king who died in like the first scene.
It's true.
Is that the first?
Third scene.
Okay, second scene.
Third scene.
Third scene?
Yeah, because she has her talking to her mother's dead mother stage.
Yeah.
Scene.
Those were really like all one scene. It's like, let's
Yeah.
kill the king as fast as possible.
Now we take this.
And my second character will be introduced in the other scene. we're
Oh,
gonna
I
read.
like him.
Yeah, he's the best character. He's the only really character.
Oh,
So when you hear her talk, da-da-da-dun, it probably means it is the voice of Jera, Princess Jera. And when you hear me talk, da-da-da-dun, it is either the voice of Duchess Cruella. Why is she a duchess? I don't know.
Why are you making sound effects when I could add them in editing?
I'll just stop. It is either the voice of Cruella or a drunk dude from a bar. You can probably figure out which from the context. And when you hear him talk, he is either the king or...
The dashing Knight Edward.
Okay, so
He's actually Scottish, not British.
Act 1, Scene 1, it starts with the king and Jera. I'm just going to sit over here.
No, you can't stand.
I'm going to move over there until it's my time to enter the scene.
Oh, backstage. Oh, cool. So
I can just put it like
Let's
this,
see.
and then you can read it and then scroll it.
I'll narrate since we don't have the stage to explain stuff.
Yeah.
Enter King and Jera. Jera crossed arms and upset. Enter maids. King and Jera sit in thrones and the maids come and straighten and prod.
Why do I have to do this?
Because you're royalty, dear, and royalty have certain privileges.
Privilege? This isn't a privilege. This is torture.
Not this again, Jera.
Every year on my birthday, do I get to do the things I want to do?
Well,
No! I have to go to a stupid ball.
Jera, the things that you want to do are not fit for a young woman of your class.
Oh, hello, Uncle.
Hello, Cruella. Nice to see you.
Who invited you?
Jera, if you must be rude, then go to your chamber.
Finally.
Exit Jera.
Here, Uncle. Would you like a drink?
Why, of course. The king does not get poisoned at this time.
Okay, so now we're just gonna skip to scene 3 in the banquet hall where we're all sitting and eating. And
Are we skipping my favorite line?
this part we can
We
add.
might have more of these performances later, but we can only do what time allows us.
Sadly.
All right.
Enter King, Jera, and Cruella. They sit at a table with guests, played by extras. King sips cup. Everyone
Just sip your
starts
cup.
eating. King clutches his throat, and then he slumps over into his food. Guests gasp.
Toby!
Jera leaps up and runs over to her father.
King whispers and what did he say?
We
Oh my
never-
goodness,
just
we
said-
never explained that.
No, you just went and then went.
Oh. Yeah, but what did he say? Now I'm curious.
Oh dear! The king is dead! How could you let him die?
My father is dead, and you are stating I killed him.
Wow, the drama.
Oh, the drama.
I'm still wondering what the king whispered
I'll just leave your dead body here.
in. Oh, wait, Cruella comes back.
Come back. Oh, poor. Okay, you're still dead.
Oh, I'm still dead.
I can't believe you fell for it. The constant visits, insisting to all the balls and parties. Now, what does this have to do with anything? Now that you are dead, I guess the last loose end is to kill that annoying brat, Jera.
She was an annoying brat indeed.
You're dead.
Sorry.
Okay. Scene.
What did the king whisper in Jera's ear?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's like one of those animes where like someone says something really important, but then the sound just cuts out intentionally, so you just see their mouths moving, and you're like, well, what did they say?
I guess it wasn't important to the plot.
Okay,
Well,
so
it
now.
is, and they don't tell you until later.
Alvar!
But we didn't tell anyone.
Oh my
later.
goodness. Good morning, human. I see you are awake now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the tavern.
All right. There was an elf that joined their party.
Act 2, Scene 1. Yes, what you missed is an elf named Alvar, played by her brother.
Well, Jera gets run out of the country by Cruella and her two adorable little minions.
It's true.
They're like, I could have.
She is now gathering troops of which to take back the kingdom.
Okay, so when Alvar talks, we just ignore that because Alvar was never a good character anyway. Sorry, Sam.
He was there for the sole purpose of sacrificing himself.
And even then,
Purposefully.
He really didn't do
Purposelessly.
anything.
it was really sad. He's still upset about that.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, Samuel. We tried to write you a dramatic death. I think it's his fault.
All right. Who's Elsie? Play the bartender.
You play the bartender.
Enter Jera and Alvar, solemn faces. Everyone looks up and stops merrymaking. Jera strides over to bartender.
Am I the bartender?
Yes.
Oh, I'm the bartender. All right, right now I'm the bartender. What's it gonna be, miss?
Tea, please.
She wants tea? What a wimp.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
What you gonna do? Slap me?
No. I wouldn't do that.
Jera flips get back coat a little bit. Drinker sees sword. I've never seen a sword before. I'm begging your pardon, miss. I will buy a drink for you and for him. Music starts.
Wow, these are very.
Horrible lines.
Yeah, I mean.
Wait,
they're
wait,
scared
wait.
of the
Keep going,
sword.
keep going.
All right.
Music starts back up and Drinker pays for tea and some beer. Night, Edward.
Say, this song reminds me of a story.
Oh, we have to sing the song.
Right, the song first. But we can't endorse drinking, so we have to switch beer with coffee.
Tea.
Coffee, because it's more coffee TV.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I have a concealed weapon. I have a sword under my cloak.
Random coffee shanties, random coffee shanties, random coffee shanties, random coffee. I was actually the composer of that song. Wouldn't you believe it? I came up with it on the spot.
Yep. Oh, by the way, speaking of coming up with it on the spot, we'll leave a link to our 10-minute song challenge. Yes, watch it. It's awesome.
Something like that. Alright, so Knight Edward says, this song reminds me of a story. It was the time I rescued the princess of the south from the barbarians of the north. See, this wasn't just a little north, like north to visit your grandmother's house. This was so far north that if you spit, it was so cold your spit would freeze before it hit the ground. And see, these weren't the northern barbarians of, say, the western school grounds. These were the northern barbarians. They were so angry. Their rage was so hot that when you spit, it would freeze from the cold of the north. Their rage of heat, of the rage would melt it, and it would evaporate before it hit the ground. And obviously, I was the one to send on this mission. Now, as I marched up to their fortress, which was so tall you couldn't see it if you looked all the way up so that your head was facing backwards.
Did you die?
Yes. But I struck down so many. Thousands with single strokes of my sword. But alas, I was not strong enough. So I called in my friend, the dragon of the east. You remember that story.
Oh, yeah.
From last time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell it. It's too long.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And so, he kind of destroyed all the barbarians with his dragon breath. Obviously, I was fine. You know, how I do. And I climbed up the tower where they held the princess. And we rode off into the sunset on the dragon. Say, that story reminds me of a song. Random coffee shanties, random coffee shanties, random coffee shanties, random coffee.
Alright, so...
Alright, then his squire shows up. My goodness, his
I
squire
love
was
the squire.
annoying.
Okay,
I
I'll
like
be
the
the squire. Good heavens! Sir Edward, why must you always come down here and get yourself drunk?
Because they have good coffee. Not like the wimpy Budweiser and Sunny. That's like drinking tea.
Yellow glares at random drunkard.
Drunkard? Coffee overdose. Did you just refer to Budweiser as coffee?
Alright,
Squire Matthew and Knight Edward exit.
No. And I have to pull you by your ear.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Next week I'll tell you of the North Isles.
Come on, let's follow them.
No, I'm Alvar. What? That phony? I can totally act.
No, he's not a phony. He's just drunk.
Yeah, he's
How
obviously
did we follow him?
he's best choice
Toby,
to take back the
overdose.
kingdom.
Let's go for the drunkard.
Hey, that's what they do in movies. Why not?
Han Solo shot
Alright,
first.
well, not that this isn't fun, but I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Alright, so let's set the scene for when we perform the play.
What?
We thought it was going to be dramatic.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We had a soundtrack.
So dramatic. We did?
Yeah.
At the very end.
Oh.
It was like a big... That's right, we recorded the epilogue. And we had
And then there were
technical issues.
technical issues, and it was so awkward.
And we also actually played a little bit of a song because at the end, the minions get set free. And no, you have to remember, these are like 6, 7-year-olds.
Oh, no, they were younger.
Younger?
Because
so they're like...
Margaret's 8 now.
So what, they were like 4?
4 or 5.
So they're 4 or 5. And so we have like lollipop playing, and they're like, "We're free, lollipop, lollipop, oh, lollipop."
Anyway,
Classic DreamWorks ending.
very, very
It was
wonderful.
adorable.
So, I guess what we're trying to say is we're a lot better at stuff now. Please take our word for it. And while you're taking our word for it, go subscribe to Nana Studios. She makes funny videos, or sometimes music, or sometimes other things if she wants to. She does whatever the heck she wants, whenever she wants, within reason, of course. Otherwise, I might stop her because I'm nice like that. Anyway, we've known her forever, and you should know her forever too.
Your life will never be boring once you know me.
So subscribe, and also, if you want to, you could also subscribe to our channel.
Yeah.
We're cool sometimes.
You never pause long enough for me to say, I'll drink to that. I mean, we get to the ending and you're just like talking, and there's like 3 episodes where you're talking over the I'll drink to that. And you're like, oh yeah, it's a good idea to end now before I continue talking.
Okay.
So I'm going to make you say I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that.
5 members. But she's stealing all my catchphrases. More coffee!
More. Yeah.
Like, share, and subscribe, and have the time of your life. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube.